Hello, beautiful people. Excuse me. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm Nina, and I like to do makeup videos, get ready with me, unboxings, all that sort of stuff. I'm not a professional, so, don't expect professional. But I like to share a little bit of me with you. So that's why I'm here. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. But give me a thumbs. Let me know what you like in the comment below, or what you don't like, or what you'd like to see, or any questions or comments you may have. I try very hard to get to them as soon as possible. So, I mean, things happen sometimes with my health, or whatnot, appointments, so I get a little behind, but I do get to them. Subscribe. Please subscribe. I'd love to have you. I'd love to see your presence here. That would be wonderful. It would make my day. Anyways, today I have on, my Cover FX liquid foundation, the Cover Up FX pressed powder foundation. I do use the brush, not the little doodad spongy thing they give you. So my eyebrows are done, if you want to call it that, but me not being able to see right now is really messing me up. I did not put on, I'm going to put on some a little bit of lip balm here, apricot. Me and my granddaughter did this yesterday. A little bit too much. Let's see, tissues. She's 9 months old. She'll be 10 months old in a few days. Well, on the 28th, she'll be 10 months old. So, when we came in here, there's not much you can do with a 10-month-old, other than we did foot massage on her with the pineapple lotion. We did her hands, her face with the pineapple lotion. We brushed her hair, put a little bit of the apricot lip balm on. She enjoyed it. She always does. I even had a headband on her, so when her mommy came, her mommy got to see that she had a nice little baby spa day. So, I'm like, and I take the brushes and I pretend like, I'm doing a little bit of makeup, and she just cheeses away. I do me, then I do her, and she's just smiling away. I'm like, girl, I got you. So, anyways, I think today I'm going to use Butter London. I think this is Natural Goddess is what the name of it is. I've had it forever. Yeah, Butter London Natural Goddess. I've used it many, many times in the past. So I thought, well, today I'll get it out and give it a shot today, So, that's about it. So how is everybody's Tuesday? I was expecting my Ipsy shop order today. It's been sitting in Cleveland forever. It said it was going to be delivered today. It still says it's going to be delivered today, but it still says it's sitting in Cleveland. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and do the video. I don't think it's coming today. I do have a cosmetic drawer that's supposed to come today. It was supposed to come yesterday, but they said it was delayed due to weather. It was out for delivery yesterday, but that don't mean nothing. Not here anyways. When it says out for delivery FedEx, it says you might get it, you might not. We'll see what we feel like doing today. I mean, a lot of times they have it on the truck and they'll whiz right by you and say, oh, well, I just didn't have time. And when I call, that's what they tell me. Well, the driver felt like he didn't have time, so he brought it back. Like, really? I saw the driver across the street at the bar, not drinking. delivering or over, you know, here or there. Anyways, but yeah, sometimes they irk me. Well, maybe I was too hasty in deciding this because I don't see, there's just everything shimmer except for Temptress and Femme Fatale. So I'm going to grab Illamasqua Unveiled Artistry palette. And I'm going to dip into this little thing here for a base to start with. See, when they make a palette, they really should make sure, you know, okay, well, I don't want her reaching for anybody else's palette to complete her look, so, or his look, you know, we're gonna make sure we got some mattes in there that can be incorporated into their look. Like, I have palettes that are all shimmer and no mattes, or one or two mattes, but those I know when I reach for them, I'm just reaching for them for lid, you know. And I usually don't use a lid brush for my lids. I use my finger. That really works well. What also works is if you dampen your finger or you dampen your eyelid, and then that works nice too. So we're going to go in the crease with trying to, I think this is difficult, but I'm going to, I don't know if I showed you the front. This has seen better days too, but it's a good palette. I'm still using the illamasqua for the crease. I got a little bit of Cirrus XM going on in my ears. As much as I mention them, you'd think I'd get it for free, but I don't. But I do like it because I can use it, you know, at home, on my Amazon Echo devices. I use it on all my other devices, my tablet, my laptops, my cell phone. I have it in my vehicle. So I do enjoy it. And I like the no ads. You know, I'm a no ads person. I hate advertisements, so that's just me. I'm going to go do a little bit under my eye. Blend it out a little bit. I'll blend it out some more when I do my blending. I don't go all the way around. I mean, I do sometimes, but just as a usual, I don't. Now I'm going to take this and go back over that line without dipping back in. Now I am going to get my inner corner. I guess I'm still using illamasqua. I guess. So slight change there, huh? And blend it out a little bit. I just like to deepen that up a tiny bit, you know what I mean? Right. Okay, now we're gonna go, I'm sticking with the illamasqua. I'm doing my lid in like this raspberry shade here. Why so serious? Let's go for color. Okay, I'm going to take that dark color again, the corner shade, and where's the brush that I use? There it is. It's a little darker, and the brush is more defined. It's just like a matte white. Now I'm going to go back to the Butter London. The only shade I'm going to end up using out of here is this light shimmer shade. I made myself a protein smoothie this morning. I did yesterday too. But in it I put like 3 or 4 strawberries. I include the stem. It's very nutritious for you. And then like a small handful of blueberries. I de-pitted, or whatever you want to call it, 12 cherries, which are also very good for you. Well, you have to eat them in moderation, though. And added those, the plant protein powder, which is in vanilla, and then I used 2 tablespoons of this other plant protein, and it's flavorless, tasteless, so on. What else? Chia seeds, sesame seeds, and flax seeds. I soak them. Superfoods powder. So, I mean, I like the plant protein powder. Both of them are vegan, and what else was I going to say? Oh, clean. So it's very good, and there's no dairy. I add like a teeny tiny bit of high pulp orange juice, and I am diabetic, so I gotta, not overindulge. And I add water, and sometimes I use coconut milk instead, which is also non-dairy. And trying to think, I think that's it. And I just, I throw in ice cubes, of course, and blend it all up, and I got me a nice little smoothie. But, of course, I still got my coffee. Yum, yum, right? Okay, instead of using the black eyeliner today, let's see about this is the Essence. No, that's NYX. So, what on earth happened to my Essence, the brown? That is also NYX. Where's all this? This is Double Take Brown. That has to be, yeah, it's by Tarte. It's liquid and pencil. That's not what I'm wanting. So I guess I am back to, this is, okay, here we got it. I knew, had to be here somewhere. The Essence Play and Stay Gel Eyeliner in the shade But First Espresso. And these are really good eyeliners. See, I see better in my mirror, but I'm recording this with my tablet. So therefore, it makes it a bit awkward. Now before I could see fine on my tablet doing my makeup. Now not so much. And the only thing that's going to correct that is glasses, and I can't wear glasses when I'm doing my makeup. So therefore, that leaves me with, getting the digital camera with, the using the SD cards. I won't be using up room on my tablet and being cut short so rudely by my tablet, my iPad. So, liquid. I'm looking for the Tarte liquid. I've been using it because it came in my February icon box. I'm sure you need to shake it up, baby, just in case. Come on, baby, come on out. Come out, wherever you are. Okay. I think we're making some progress. It's not coming out like it usually does. You know what I mean? Squeeze that bad boy. I'm squeezing it really tight. It's aggravating. Oh, my cousin's calling. I'll have to call her back. Hello. Hi, Anita. How are you? Me either. Are you sick? Me too. Yeah, you sound like it. Me too. I've been sick since not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before that. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. No, it's still sitting in my car. I felt like such crap, and I haven't been down there since I've been sick. Yeah, well, I can't even drive because I had my eye surgery done, and I'm waiting on glasses so that I can drive. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You know what? I babysit tomorrow, so when my daughter comes, I'll unlock the car and I'll have her grab it out for me. Yeah. Yep. All right. I hope you feel better. You too, hon. I love you. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. My cousin Anita, she's like the sweetest, sweetest person. I've always adored her. Her parents, my aunt and uncle, uh, were my godparents. My aunt just recently passed away. My uncle, he was a preacher man. He passed away uh, quite a few years back, but man, he gave the best hugs in the whole world, and I loved his deep voice. But um, but yeah, they just my whole family, that side of my family, they're all awesome. They're good people and God-fearing people, and uh, I mean, my grandmother had a farm, and I remember everything about it. You know, I remember being wee little and looking up at the horses. I forgot to turn my light on. And, you know, as you, maybe I'll do another little tour thingy of my little humble abode here one day when I get the new camera next month. I can do it, I'm sure. And I guess maybe that's why I'm so into like the farm look and, you know, cows. I loved my grandmother's cows. Oh my God, I loved her cows. And they loved me back, you know. Um, but my place is done, you know, kind of like farm look. I've got the big faux looking cowhide rug on the floor, and you know, it's just my pillows are the faux cowhide, and it's just, I like it. But I love farm animals. I love farms. So I live in a farming area. So I feel at home out here. Now, if there was more barns close by, I mean, there's barns all over, but like right here, full of animals, I'd die here. I would. And I probably will anyways. I love living here. Did I blend? I don't remember blending, guys. But I'm sorry, I had to take that call because, you know, I don't ignore my family. I don't ignore people, period. I mean, unless you're a bill collector, but I don't have bill collectors calling me, thank God. So, yeah, I know I didn't blend. Um, I didn't even have the brush down. So, I'm not really, I don't know why, but I'm going to leave that standing up and see if that makes a difference. But I'm not very happy with what I see today. Or am I seeing wrong, right? I think I'm seeing properly. So I got out my Art little bronzer contour here. Even if I'm not going anywhere, I still, you know, want to look good. I don't feel good, so I want to look better than I actually feel if possible. It'd be nice if this, see, my cousin's sick too, poor gal. I feel for anybody. You know, my daughter, oh my God, she called me crying. She was in so much pain with her stomach. So I did have a bout with my stomach, not last night, but the night before. But, you know, I wasn't vomiting or anything like that. I just had a lot of stomach pain. But everything has been in my head and chest. So I feel better today than I did yesterday. Yesterday I felt better than the day before. So hopefully I'm headed towards some healing here. You know, getting better. I think because of my autoimmune diseases that it's really dug its nails in me, or claws, because it's been a real monster, to be honest. You know, I won't lie. But let's see, blush. I think I'm going to use the caramel. Isn't this by Persona? I'm pretty sure it's Persona, going by memory. But yeah, everybody's sick. Everybody, my whole family has been sick off and on. And, you know, at my oldest daughter's house, there's so many people, you know, adults and children. She not only has her own children, but she's raising my other daughter's children as well, 4 of them. So then she has her own children, and they got a house full, her and her husband. I think that's good enough, right? What do you think? Sometimes it helps to have outside information, right? Now I'm digging in some highlighters here. Now see, Fenty Beauty, I've never really used this other than a lid color. I don't know why they sent that shade to me. It's too dark for me. Laura Mercier, I think we can go with my Laura Mercier today. I think, maybe. I'm gonna do my nose real quick so that I can go back over my nose in the kind of pinch the bristles there. A little bit of a sun-kissed look in the middle of winter, sick, it ain't going nowhere. People know better, right? I don't get sun-kissed. I get burned, flame-broiled, fried, dyed, laid to the side. But does it keep me away from the beach? No. Even with sunscreen, I still burn really bad. But, I mean, I could live as a beach bum and be so happy. Just I really could. Okay, Revolution Superfix Super Hold Setting. It says misting spray. It's a pump. It's not continuous like the, I think they kind of got their Morphe continuous spray look going on here. Of course, people will pick it up and buy it thinking that, but that's not what it is, people. But it's still good. It hasn't let me down. I just don't. I'm spoiled with the Morphe. I love the Morphe, but you know. And I love the coffee. Do you guys drink coffee? Let me know in the comments below. And like, how do you drink it? What do you like? Espresso, just a regular cup of coffee, cappuccinos, frappuccinos. I mean, how do you like your coffee? Cold brew, hot, creamer, cold foam. I like it all. And I love Starbucks. Oh my God, I love Starbucks. We have a Dunkin' Donuts out here, but it's in the gas station. And I would love to have a Starbucks out here with a drive-through like any other Starbucks. And man, Starbucks is like eh, 10 or 12-minute drive from my house, I think, in a direction I rarely go. It's actually in Geneva. So, now I do have to take my grandson's coat to my cousin that I was just speaking to. That's what she was calling me about, to see if I measured the zipper. He has a brand spanking new coat, and he needs the zipper replaced. And so, my cousin, God bless her, is going to replace it for me. And it's been a struggle getting it to her. One, they're doing a lot of construction where she, to get to her house, it's difficult. But two, my daughter had the coat, because of course that's where he lives and that's his mama. And she works her butt off out of town. So opposite direction again. So she was procrastinating. My girls are good at it, but then so am I. I'm not going to lie. But so I got the coat from her, and then my cousin had an injury, had to have surgery. Just then my eye surgeries came. Then I got sick. Still can't drive. Like, I could always just drop it off outside, being sick, if I felt okay to drive. But I can't, because I can't see. And I'm sure she would have came by here and said, toss it down to me, but she's really sick herself. So if I toss it down, then, I wouldn't be exposing her, but she's sick too, and she probably don't feel like leaving. So she was calling to see if I had measured it yet, to see what size zipper she needs. Because she was going to order it. I'm going to pay her for the zipper, of course, but she won't accept anything from family, as far as doing the repairs. I just want to pay for the zipper. And she's putting in an order now for things that she needs from the fabric store. So, but I can always, I'm going to ask my daughter that I babysit for. She works in that area, and I'm going to ask her to drop it off to Anita. So, And I know she probably don't remember, my daughter don't remember most of my family. Well, they remember my grandmother and aunts and uncles and stuff. But I just, now my mom's side of the family also, you know, I love them dearly. And a lot of us have grown apart, unfortunately, since my Grams passed, and we don't see each other like we should and like we could. And I definitely say we're guilty of that, very much so. And I miss all of them very much. I was showing pictures of them. I have pictures of my Uncle Jeff that, I always adored, but he doesn't even live in Ohio anymore. He's, I think, like a 9 or 12 hour drive from me. He lives in Tennessee. So, and he's lived there forever now. He had moved away. Him and my aunt and their 2 children. Now he's a grandfather. I've never had the pleasure of meeting my cousin's children, and I hope to before I die, but it's hard for me to get to them, and it would be really nice. So, and they don't really come here that often. When they do, they pretty much see my aunt's side of the family. So it's just, I mean, a lot of families grow apart, and it's sad, when the matriarch of the family passes away and then things go to crap. She really held us together. She did. So, I miss that. I do. I miss all of our family get-togethers and holidays, and even like my mom always, after my Grams had moved away, my mom kind of like took over with all the holidays and stuff like that. But then they moved away to North Carolina, so it's like, so now I I share my holidays with my children and grandchildren the best that I can. Um, it is what it is. If I'm cooking something or doing something here, family and friends, whoever, I don't care. You're always welcome. You are always welcome. Always. I love my family. I love my friends. And I'm just a loving person. That's just who I am. I'm not going to meet you and shake your hand and say hello. I'm going to give you a great big hug. I've never met you in my life, and I'm going to give you a great big hug. I'm a huggy, loving, compassionate person. And I see that in some of my kids and most of my grandkids. I see that, and it just makes me happy. So, and we all love animals. It's in my blood, We love animals. Now, my ex-husband's side, my kids, their dads aren't animal people, you know what I mean? But they get their animal loving instincts and all that from me, and I take pride in that. Yes, I do. Okay, now let's see. What am I? Steve Laurent? I think so. What shade is this in? Vogue? Vogue. Definitely need the reading glasses on for these. I mean, these suckers are thick, and they're still not, they still don't cut it. So, my new glasses coming, my prescription lenses have trifocals in them. Not bifocals, trifocals, guys. Again. Now, I was told that after getting my cataracts removed, they kind of tweak the artificial lenses a little. It's not corrective lens surgery. It's not laser surgery or anything like that. So, I use the Almay Thickening and Tint Mascara to start that I got free from Influencer and Almay. For my honest opinion, so far so good. I'm waiting to see that tint build up they claim they have, so I'd like to see that. Let's see. We're going to go with the Fenty. See, the Fenty is a little bit too orange for me, but that could just be my eyes. Bruno Mars. Love Bruno Mars. I love the packaging on the Fenty too. Fenty Beauty. I mean, look at that. It's got that little 3D going on up there in the tip of the wand. Beautiful, sleek. I say sexy, sleek and sexy packaging. I like it. There's no scent to it whatsoever. So, next I'm going to use the Benefit Cosmetics Roller Lash Mascara in black. Where did I get this with? My January? Was it my January 2025 box from Ipsy, BoxyCharm? They need one name. One name. I know I did it. I felt it. I felt it, you guys. A dirty rat. That's okay. I have close by, over here in my little hair vanity, my Q-tips sitting there. So we'll let that dry. I've been in the position where I didn't have Q-tips handy. They were in the bathroom. And I've grabbed a makeup brush that was dense, very dense, and a little on the rough side, short. And that has worked. But a Q-tip is the tip and trick that everyone suggests. So I keep those in here. I was listening to, I love this group. Pentonics, is that what they're called? Oh my God, I love them. They're just amazing. Beautiful voices, extremely talented. I mean, they'll bring tears to your eyes. Matter of fact, they were singing my Graham's favorite hymn, Amazing Grace, and just the beauty of the song, and it being my Graham's and everything, it did make me cry. And that was yesterday. I was listening to it again. I always cry when I listen to it, because, you know, it reminds me of my Graham's and her love for God and her love for her family and her love for church. If she could, she'd go to church every single day, you know, but she's in heaven now. She's with God, and she's with my grandpa who passed away. I was the only grandchild he ever held. He passed away when I was an infant, And she's with him now. So I'm not like, there's sometimes I feel like people can be really extreme in religion. That's not me. And I told this to my sister, was it like a week ago? I said, I've never claimed to be a saint. I'm nowhere near a saint. I am a sinner. I know that. And I mean, I do ask for forgiveness and all that, but I'm nowhere near perfect. And to be honest, you know, I believe like a mixture of things. I believe what makes sense to me. That's what I believe. And I love God, and I know He loves me. And I feel like God doesn't care how we get there, just that we do get there. You know what I mean? And He's a very forgiving God. And, you know, I believe in Mother Nature. You know, I believe wholly in Mother Nature. I believe there is one God, and we're just all unclear who He is. You know, we all want to say, well, He's God, He's Allah, He's this, He's that, He's that. He is who He is. And we're just all approaching it differently. But it doesn't make every single one of us wrong and only one of us right. So I think He loves us all. He loves us all. So I don't go to church. I love church, but I don't go to church. I'd love to go to church. But I don't always see eye to eye with what I'm taught in church. But I mean, I used to have Jehovah Witnesses came to my same ones, no matter where I lived, they always found me, and they came to me, and we talked about religion, and I was open to what they had to say, and we discussed it, and I even would bring up my arguments with what they believed, and they would bring their arguments with what I believed, but we all, when they walked out that door, we hugged each other goodbye. You know what I mean? I don't hate anybody, any religion, I don't care if you're gay, if you're a lesbian. I don't care. I love you. I love you for who you are. Are you transgender? Don't matter to me. You know what I mean? I love you. That's just who I am. And I know people look at that, a lot of religious people look at it as a sin, but I do not believe that people who are transgender and gay or whatever, what have you, I do not believe they're going to hell. I don't. I believe God loves them just like He loves us. I believe a sin is a sin. No matter what the sin is, it's a sin. And our sins are equal. So that makes none of us better than the other. Bottom line. I am not better than you. You are not better than me. And if you don't like it, move along, because I am a loving person. And yeah, I've made my comments about President Trump, or whatever you want to call him. He's not my president. I didn't vote for him. I would not. He's a criminal. God loves him too, you know, but he is not fit to run our country. He's not fit to run anything. I mean, neither am I, you know. But I think it's bad when we start electing, you know, criminals and, you know, people who aren't mentally stable, and when we start putting them in power, like as you can see, he's taken that power and ran with it. And he's like turning over the government into, like, he's trying to abolish the government and make it his government. And who's to say in 4 years he's leaving? Because I don't think he's going to give in that easy. I think he's going to stick around forcefully. I could be wrong, you know? I can't pull facts out of the air, but I do get my feelings, and I always trust my feelings and my judgment. Okay, today I'm using Michael Kors. What is this called? Perfection? No, Wanderlust. Yep, Wanderlust. Michael Kors Wanderlust. Make sure, the other day the nozzle was pointed the opposite direction. I mean, I can't see it. Okay, there we go. I'm bad. But yeah, that's us right there. I'm just going to set that back there. Move my Q-tips. As you can see, I did, from what I can see, I did get off the mascara. Got my hair tucked behind my ears a little bit, up in a little thingy. I planned on leaving that in, but I didn't plan on leaving my hair behind my ears. Now, day after tomorrow, I do my laundry. I vacuumed and stuff yesterday. Me and my granddaughter did it together. And while I was vacuuming with her, it was the cutest thing. She's trying to mimic the vacuum, you know, making that noise. And the whole time it was going, at first I thought she was afraid of it, but then I realized, no, she's mimicking it. It was the cutest thing. Wow, this is like almost an hour video so far. But, yeah. Yeah, this I don't have like in a ponytail or scrunchie or anything. I have the little lobster claw thingy hair clip going on up there. So that's it. That is it today. If anything shows up today, I'm also expecting a makeup drawer I ordered forever ago. I don't know if you can see how the mirror over there where I do my skincare, how it's hiked up on Influencer box. I need that height. So like you'll see on the hair one, I have a makeup drawer, and it's filled with the claws on the bottom, and the smaller drawer has the elastics and ponytail, barrettes and elastics and stuff like that in it. You know, they're smaller, so it's a smaller drawer. So that's, and it's the same thing. I got makeup drawers under here with my makeup in this mirror here. So I hiked my mirrors up that way. So, you know, I put them at my level. So that's what I'm waiting on for over there. So I got my skincare that I use every day in the morning is in the little skincare refrigerator. So waiting on my camera. So, and then I do need some more makeup drawers, but those got to come a little bit later. I need to get my camera first. From what I see online, to be honest, I'm pretty sure what I need is not a camcorder, but a digital camera. I mean, it does videos as well as still shots. So I do want one that has the display on it that flips over so I can see what I'm recording and that I'm positioned correctly and so on and so on. It has zoom and all that, but it's like $150. And I feel like for just starting out with one, getting to know how to use a digital camera and so on and so on, that's a good price range for me right now. I can get something better with more features, and it'll cost more money at another time. I'm gonna set this cube tip up here because I can use that again. But so I'm pretty sure that's what I need. If you know, comment below, what your opinion is or what your experience is. Oh, my bracelet's stuck on my arm up there. So that's what I'm looking at so far. And I do need to get a tripod for it. I do need to return my ring lights since they broke off. Same place. I'm just not going with them anymore. I'll find something different that is not junk, because obviously that's what those are. So I do have a return logged in on my app for them for Walmart. I did get them from Walmart. So I do, when I have my glasses, I can take them back or get one of my kids, but I'd rather do it myself. So that way I can look and see what they have as far as lighting goes. Maybe I need to order something online instead. So we'll see. But I'm looking forward to my little journey with, experimenting with the digital camera and getting to know, how to make videos other than with your cell phone and iPad. And I did use my laptop in the beginning, but that just didn't turn out right. I mean, the videos were fine to me, but the placement and it being in the way of my mirror and taking up room and all that. Even I have a smaller laptop and it converts into a tablet as well. I believe that one does, or is it the other one? But my big one, I paid like over $1,000 for. That one, of course, takes up more room. It's bigger, bulkier, I've had it maybe 6 years, 5 or 6 years. So my iPad, I've had it about 2 years. So, I mean, I'm not a very advanced as far as technology goes, but I mean, I know the basics. I use the basics. I have iPods, the ear thingies. I thought I had them in here. I guess I don't. I have a pencil for my iPad. So I use iPods with my iPad. My hearing aids are synced with my cell phone. So, but I can still put the iPods in over the hearing aids because the hearing aids have that little tiny wire and it tucks down into my ear canal. So it actually amplifies the iPods. So, but I've got Apple Watch, had Samsung Galaxy, and Fit Versa. Those have magically disappeared, and I've had them forever. They were gifts from my daughter to Cora, and they just magically disappeared over this past summer. So, yeah. But, I have the Amazon Echo shows in every room. I have the Echo Dot, the big round ball in the bathroom. So my lights are Wi-Fi, my fans, all that. So I think for 57 years old, I keep up with technology somewhat. And I'm familiar with some of the newer technologies somewhat. And actually, it's enough for me. I have the smart TVs, the basics. So, I'm curious to see where I go with this digital camera. We'll see how that works out. But anyways, you guys have a beautiful day, beautiful Tuesday. It's snowy here. I woke up, it was -1, so it's cold. They say it's not supposed to snow anymore today. We'll see. They say a lot here in Ohio. Weather changes by the minute. So 1 minute it's going to be a beautiful day. The next minute we've got a blizzard coming in from hell. So, but y'all take care. Stay beautiful. Bye-bye.